we now turn to the political storm brewing in the Philippines, where months of backroom maneuvering have finally erupted into a high-stakes showdown. The Senate impeachment trial of Vice President Sara Duterte, but a day before the scheduled hearing in Duterte's impeachment trial, the Vice President has left the country. In an official statement, Sara Duterte claimed that she was flying to Malaysia on a personal trip with her family. She also announced plans to mark Filipino Independence Day in Kuala Lumpur on the 12th of June and to meet with overseas Filipino workers during her stay. While it was not immediately clear whether or not Sara Duterte arrived in Malaysia, back home in the Philippines, fresh effort was underway to not delay but terminate the impeachment trial altogether. Now, Senator Robin Padilla, a staunch Duterte ally, filed a Senate resolution calling for the trial's termination. His argument? There simply isn't enough time left in the 19th Senate session, which adjourns later this week. On the argument of the impeachment trial's timeline, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. himself has reacted. The Philippine president said that the trial will spill over into the 20th session of the Senate, which will begin late next month. But Marcos has notably stopped short of endorsing his vice president's impeachment. In recent weeks, he's instead spoken of rebuilding bridges with the Duterte camp. Meanwhile, just before the first hearing in the Senate trial, the Filipino Senate President, Francis Escudero, took oath as the presiding officer of the impeachment court. The articles of impeachment are scheduled to be presented against Sara Duterte on the 11th of June. An impeachment court will convene on the same day. Vice President Duterte will have 10 days to respond to the Senate-convened impeachment court summons, and the trial will continue until the 30th of June. And if the proceedings do not conclude by that date, the court's proceedings may resume when the Congress recommences in July. With Sara Duterte out of the country as the Senate trial opens, her absence is likely to overshadow the opening rounds, both symbolically and strategically. After comparing her impeachment to crucifixion, a warning of looming political bloodbath, her sudden departure has raised eyebrows far beyond the halls of Congress. Sara Duterte's silence may be louder than her words as the Senate braces for political theater of the highest order. One thing is clear, this isn't just about legality. It's about legacy, loyalty, and who controls the future of Philippine power.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上の
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.